Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Omnifactory. Here we are today in episode 14. Okay, so last we left off, I believe we were setting up the polymer clay setup here. We have our quartz maker, we have our glass maker. I put the macerator down that I had made before in case I need to use it. Otherwise, now we have the means to melt down ender pearls, which will get sent into our reactor here and then sent up into the furnace. And as you can see here, I have pulsating dust and clay already in there with some polymer clay. Okay, so like I said earlier in the earlier episode, with this clay, we're going to be able to simulate mobs and get loot. So the first item that we're going to need is the zombie data model, which is made with the rotten flesh and a data model. Oh, right. I was going to make that off camera. Okay, no big deal. So, let's see. Blank data model. I'm going to need quite a bit of things here. Namely, plates, the meshes, some gold wire, and the basic circuits. So that won't be too bad. So let me just put that in here. Now, let me find... I have circuits somewhere, don't I? I believe they're in... Here we go. And bada boop. Okay, so at that rate, we just need 40. I want to make 10, so I'm going to need 40 electrical steel. So I don't think I have any steel on hand. I have dark steel. Okay, so I'm going to have to make up some more steel then. Put that in there. So I'm going to go use my MV alloy smelter, because at least that will get us things a lot more quickly. Let's see, I'm going to pulverize that up, grab some silicon while we're at it. Okay. How's that going? Almost done. What? Oh, okay. Okay, so I'm gonna put that out. Oh, forgot one more thing. I'm gonna try to get as much as I can before I do a cut. Just because waiting for this all to smelt up will take a lot of time. Actually, do I have any wrought iron? Oh, okay, I do. Cool. So we'll have that wrought iron for later. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So that's smelting. And then I'll put this away and that keep that. We'll grab the iron out of here, because I'll probably need more iron. There we go. No, wrong barrel. Ah, magnet. Okay. So how's that coming? Okay, so we got 6 there, so that will take some time. In the meantime, we need 30 gold wire, I believe. So that's about 8 pieces, to which I made this little setup here where it will pull out what I tell it to, like gold. And that will start to wire mill up. I'm going to grab the gold wire out of there and add that to the list. So that will circulate and get us the fine gold wire. And I think the only other thing we need now are the meshes. Mesh. Oh, how many do we have? Okay, we got 6. Not bad. In which case, there's the shears. I'll put that away for now. Put that away. I'm going to go outside and get some shear shown. I don't know the past tense of shear. There we go. I really should buy more sheep, or breed more sheep, rather. That would be beneficial. Get that macerated, get that macerated. I could have crafted that, but yeah, it's not a big deal. So I only need about 4 meshes, so 16 string. We might be able to get that. No? Do I have wool anywhere? Gray wool? No? All right. Okay, so in that case, then I'm going to cut here, and I will return once I have all of the components I'm going to need for the data models. Okay? Be back soon. Okie doke, come back. So, oops, turn that off. Got everything here. So I noticed I did math terribly, and I forgot that it was 1 to 8, not 1 to 4. So I added extra gold wire now. Regardless, I'm going to grab these data models, put them in my inventory, and maybe there's a quest. There we go, there's a quest. Okay, so as like I said earlier, we're going to make our first data model with a zombie. So I'm going to come over here to our sim chamber, and I will make more of these later on, probably off camera. Now, we're going to pop in the medium here, the polymer clay, and that's going to start to simulate it. Right, so let me just, I was clearing out my inventory. It's gonna, okay, so it failed this time, but typically, and let me just do this real quick. Oh, I'm gonna put that in there. I'm gonna lock this. Now I'm gonna say, well, first I'm gonna need a conduit. I thought I hooked it up to the bottom, that is. Okay, so do I have any filters? Okay, I do. Actually, I don't need a filter, so not a big deal there. This is where I wanted the filter, so I need to put that on insert. I'm gonna say matter. We're gonna do terrestrial, hellish, and overworldian, and that will always go in there. And then over here, we're gonna put down a conduit. We're gonna put this on blue channel. Now we're gonna put this on blue channel, which oh, look at that. We got our first pristine matter. Actually, that won't work. Actually, that will work. That's fine. I'm gonna do this. Oh, come on. Oh, I need to put it from the above. That's right. Get rid of that. All right. So insert on blue. And there we go. So it's a roughly automated system here. We'll need to improve it later. But regardless, this is going to start spitting out our overworldian matter, as well as the occasional pristine data matter as it goes along here. I'm going to ask for iron, and it's going to cook it right up. And there we go. Free iron. So this right here, the iterations, that's going to tell us what level this thing is at. If I'm not mistaken, the highest is 850. And that is fully aware. And at that point, I believe the pristine data matter chance is 30%. And that's when things really come in. So for what I need to wait for now, I need enough hellish matter, overworldian matter to make, oh, please. I need enough overworldian matter to make the hellish matter. I need about 7. So 28 overworldian to make a blaze data model, right? So you have 7 hellish matter, a blaze powder, and a blank data. And then once we can make 28 terrestrial matter, then we'll make the Enderman data model and the Shulker data model. These two are the bread and butter of our data model system. This provides ender pearls, which we will put into our polymer clay system to make liquid ender, which then makes resonant clathrate, which gives us the resonating dust. And then the diamond, of course, will give us diamonds to power our numismatic dynamos. Now, another thing about these data models is they each have their own power requirement. You can see that the Enderman data model simulation cost is at 2048 RF per tick. But now that we have a dynamo, we should be able to power that just fine. We will be needing more dynamos, of course, but we'll get to that in due time. And then the shulker data model is only 512. If we look at the zombie one, it's a cheap 64 RF per tick, so pretty basic. So we got about 17 matter in there, but it's climbing rather quickly. So I might be able to get the hellish matter on screen. All right, I'm just situating some things around here. Oop, gonna get rid of my tools here. I don't need those. I need food. Food. I still have enough beef and steak that I don't really need to worry about potatoes right now. In fact, I like that how I made a potato farm, and I just completely forgot about it. Okay, so there's no ender pearls going into the system yet, so we won't have any resonant clathrate being smelted up in that furnace there. All right, so we got 20. Let's take a look at the quest while you wait for this to cook. So we got that. We got that. What? Okay, there we go. It's just slow. Now this quest gives us a whole $2.50, which I need to start saving my quarters because I want to get that drill to make a really nice, drill, essentially. It will be it has upgrades that we can, it gets, as you upgrade it, it gets more powerful. It does 3x3 digging, it does 3 cubed, and eventually 5x5, but that is a little bit further on the 5x5. But right now we're kind of limited by the thermal elemental data model, I believe. Yeah, that requires... Yeah, because so we have to make this elemental reduction fluid. So there's a whole fluid kind of quest to get into there. So that's probably a little bit away. Now that I mention it, quarters, how many do I have? I got 1 quarter. Let's see if I can't, I'm sure they're not going to be in an easy to find spot. Wait, did I? Okay, no, I thought I thought I didn't uncraft that Omni thing there. There's some quarter nickels. Wait, what? Oh, circuits. Putting some stuff in here where it's more centralized. Let me see if I can't find... I know I just had a bunch of Omni nickels in my possession. Did I put them somewhere? Nothing in there. What? Okay. Well, I guess we don't have as many as I thought. Let me just combine these up. Oops. There we go. Okay, so we only got about $1.50. Wait, did I just do this wrong? Ah, there we go. So we got a whole $2 there. No, I mean $1.75. Yeah, $2. Wait. Oh, it's 25. No, it's 15 plus 93. Okay, $1.93. So we got a ways to go. I'm just gonna put these in here. Okay, so how is that matter going? All right, we got enough. Oh, right. I forgot one thing about this. So we have to make netherrack. Right, netherrack. So, I mean, this actually isn't too hard. We have lava, I know, somewhere in a tank. We just need dust blocks in a chemical reactor, and we'll have our netherrack. So, I'm going to take 7 dust blocks. I'm going to grab this tank over here. Oh, look at that. We have 7 just by luck. I actually mean that. I did not even plan this ahead of time. So here's a chemical reactor. I'm going to put that in there. Put that in there. And oh, that's coming along pretty quickly, actually. Pretty sweet. All right. So now that we have the nether rack, I'm going... Actually, let me see something real quick. Okay, I think there's no way to make netherrack, which is unfortunate. I mean, other than dust and lava. But I'll worry about the nether cake later on. I really don't need it right now, but it would be good. No, actually, oh, there we go. I'll be able to make glowstone before too long, so I really don't need the nether. Okay, right. So I have a data model. I have the the hellish matter, and now I want to make a blaze data model, and I gotta find out where I put that stupid blaze powder. There it is. All right, turn that off. And bada boom, and there we go. All right, yeah, that won't give a quest. All right, so this is going to be replaced temporarily. I'm going to put more in there. So I'm going to let this run, and I will get the 28 hellish matter that it's going to give us, and then make that into... I might want to do shulker first, because we have enough pulsating dust to last a bit, but I want to get diamonds because A, it's a source of power, and B, diamonds are really valuable for pretty much everything. All right, so I'll be back when I have this made up, and we'll go from there. Or actually, I'll come back once I've got another 7 of these to make the Enderman model. And then we'll see what else we can do on camera. We can probably start AE2. So, yeah, I will be back in a few minutes. Hey, everybody. Okay, I am back. So, as you can see, I have the Enderman data model here, which, if we look at the recipe one more time, it was just 7 matter with ender pearl and a data model. I also have the shulker model going on for me right now. It's generated some diamond, I believe about 3 pristine matters worth. But now I'm going to plug in the Enderman data model, and hopefully this will start to generate some data or pristine matter for us, so I can do a quick processing of the matter we get and put the ender pearls into our system here. But while that runs, I'm going to come over here, and I had made up some plates. I got some Certus quartz plate and dark steel. Certus quartz plate is made with Certus quartz dust in a compressor, which I just smelted up. No, I took some Certus quartz ore and I smelted it to get the GregTech version of Certus quartz, which then I macerated. I could swear that in a previous version you had to autoclave the Certus quartz to get the Certus quartz crystal and then macerate it, but maybe I'm just remembering wrong, or I did a really inefficient method in previous playthroughs. Regardless, I want to make one of the first essential items for AE2, and that is the charger. And that is made with dark steel and Certus quartz plates. Okay, so I'll make that up. Just 1, thank you. Okay, so but at this point in time, I would need to autoclave these crystals to make charged Certus quartz, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, so Certus quartz in a autoclave gives us the crystal variant, and that's goes into a charger machine. I mean, this is the thermal expansion one, but the AE2 charger will take these crystals just fine. Now, I do want to get a filter or two because actually, I think I just need 2 filters. Yeah, okay, I already have them made up. Sweet. But I now need conduit. Conduit. All right, I don't have enough conduit that I would prefer. Oh, here we go. Perfect. Going to wire mail that up. And that shouldn't pull out of the chest given that I have a filter on there. Yeah, okay. So where do I have some binder? Perfect, okay. I grab the pulsating wire here. Great. So we have the conduits now. 2x2. Actually, I want to make something different. I believe it goes like this. Yep, there we go. So this is a 1x2 drawer. I'm only going to want to hold 2 different items. And boop. So I'll come over here and let's see, where can I put this? Okay, I guess I could just put it here. I'm gonna do that. Boom, boom. And let's see, this filter is going to extract Certus quartz. All right, so here's a cool tip. With Ender IO filters, you can essentially just drag the item by left clicking on the item over here and then drag and drop into the filter, right? Oh. And then over here, we're going to insert. Oops. Or let me do this. Let me do this way. Red. Just in case. I don't think it's going to matter, but just want to be sure. And over here, no, over here, we're going to say charge Certus, remove. And then we're going to go shift click. So we access the conduit options up and insert. Okay. Now we're going to put that in there and we're going to lock it. Okay. So it looks like the Certus quartz is in there. However, we don't have a power source, excuse me, going to it. So I'm going to have to fix that. I didn't grab any power conduit. Cables, conductive. Energetic, where is it? Oh, it's over here. Okay. I'll have to turn all my conductive iron conduits into energetic at some point, probably off camera. Where did I? Oh, it's over here. So the cool thing about the charger is that it can take RF power, and there you go. You can see it charged up. Oh, but it doesn't like that. Okay, give me a second. Got an idea. We're gonna say on white. No, not that one. Okay, on white, extract the Certus and insert on white. And then I need to unlock this. Hey, awesome. So that is working smoothly. Oh dear, ran out of cobble. Oh, okay, here we go. All right, so that is going to charge us up some Certus quartz. And just for the sake of this episode, I'm going to grab this. And we have the quest, charging Certus. Or Oh, charging quartz. Brain is smart. We're on time. Okay, we got 5 minutes left. So the next thing that is crucial to AE2 is going to be the energy acceptor. The energy acceptor converts RF power into the power used by AE2, called AE power, at a 2 RF to 1 ratio. The power can be transmitted throughout the network, basically through cables, through connected AE2 blocks, and even through what's called quartz fiber. Quartz fiber is like a micro part that we can put in between cable. So if we wanted to like connect two different networks, we can connect it by the quartz fiber, and the machine, the network won't get confused by two different networks. But that's a whole can of worms there. Regardless, so for the energy acceptor, we're gonna need Fluix plates, E-steel, and another machine hull. Fluix plates, which lead us to the Fluix crystals. These things are made by dropping charged Certus quartz, nether quartz, and redstone into water. And then we get the two Fluix crystals. So I'm going to try and get this done, but I'm going to drop some things off here. Don't need that. Okay. Where's the autoclave? It should be right here. Yeah. So we got some more crystals, which I'm going to drop into our drawer here. I've got 6 crystals here. I think that should be enough to get us through what we need to do. And I need redstone. Okay, my magnet. Turn that off. Boom, boom, boom. Now, this process is a bit annoying right now, meaning that I have to drop that stuff into water, but we'll be able to make a block very soon that will automate it for us. So that is pretty cool. Okay, so for this quest, I'm going to need 4 plates. 2, 3, 4. Energy scepter. Oh, right, and the E-steel is another thing. Now, I want to try and get AE2 up as quickly as possible and then move into the new base. So what I'll probably be doing is... What did I do again? Oh, E-steel. I'll probably be making some components off camera. And if I make anything that I do off camera, I will be sure to come back and address it. Okay. So that shouldn't take too long. Meanwhile, I'm going to drop off some more polymer in there. I'll probably put that in there for the time being. Do we have any... Oh, we should have... Oh, there we go. So we got some pristine Enderman data. I'm going to go ahead and make the Ender Pearl. We get 6 per, which is pretty nice. Which, at self-aware, means we get a lot of Ender Pearls rather quickly. And in fact, a fully aware data... Thank you, Microsoft Windows Update. A fully aware Enderman data model is going to allow us to power 7 data models. So 7 wow, I can't talk today. 7 simulation chambers. So the more we have of those, the better. And that 7 figure I've just known for a long time. It might not be like pinpoint accurate, but in the end, and it works. Okay, so now we have the steel. Now we need the E-steel. That shouldn't take too much time. One thing that I'm going to have to worry about is item inventory in this alloy smelter. I want to pipe clay into the furnace here, but what I'm going to be doing is making an item at some point called the limited item filter. This, how bad is this? Okay, so it's a circuit, an alloy, wafer. Okay, so we don't have wafer access yet, but once I'm able to make wafers, then this whole polymer setup will be fully automated. I won't have to interfere with inputting clay or resonant dust or whatever. But that's requires us to get into these two machines specifically, the engraver and the McCuddy machine, which we could probably put on that tower over there, no problem. Okay, so now we have the E-steel plates. So I have the quartz plates. Now I just need a machine hull. I should have, yep, okay. And then 11 ingots, as we know. That might take a little bit of time. Let me try and get things ready for the hull as it comes out. Do I have any tin cables? Cable? Nothing that I can see right away. There we go. Okay, we're good. Do I have a wrench? In here, isn't it? Okay. Quickly put that back in. So might run a bit longer, maybe a minute or two. I really just want to get this done so we can get the quest out of the way. Okay. Boom. What? Okay. Again, it's just the add-on being weird. Okay. Now, energy acceptor. There it is. Voila. The piece de resistance. Now we can get into AE2. Right, so before I end the episode off, we're going to need a thing called Fluix cable. This is how we get power and items and everything else moved around in the AE2 network. This is going to require the Fluix dust, which again is pulverized, and then we're going to need quartz fiber. And this is made with pure nether quartz in a wire mill, and that is made with essentially nether quartz dust and sand. Right here. Nether quartz seed, nether quartz dust, and sand. I'll probably get into this in the next episode because we're short on time, but I want to get started on this. And, oh, you know what? That reminds me. I still want to get one more machine before I do all that. And that is the crystal growth chamber. This quest will guide us into making seeds as well as making Fluix crystals. Okay, that is it all for now. I will come back in next episode and I'll be able to go more in depth on all that. I hope you did enjoy. Talk for now.